Okay, so today I'm going to be teaching you on how to clip your small dog's nails. If you're following my videos, you are doing this at your own risk. So if any pet, human, object, furniture, anything is harmed in the process of following my videos, I will not be held responsible. Okay, so this video is for people that have two people in their house. So if you either have a partner, a friend, somebody over, anybody, two people, you need to properly restrain your dog to clip their nails. So the only things that you're obviously going to need is yourself and your friend, somebody, something. We are now going to teach you how to have your helper hold your small dog in their arms or on the table so you have easy access to their feet. With this dog, we are going to be demonstrating how to hold your, restrain your dog properly. Okay, so the first position is if your dog is okay being on its back, like semi-back. So you're gonna put its head in your arm.
The head will probably come up on a live dog, but this guy's neck doesn't bend.
Right.
But the important part is
you have to have the dog's rear inside of the crack of your legs.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna want to hug him and make sure he's secure and everything. And then the clipper, whoever's going to be doing the nails, has easy access to all 4 feet. Ta-da! Okay, so our second position is if your dog doesn't prefer being on its back or maybe isn't as small enough to be held like that. So you're just gonna want to have your dog lay on and then sit. Oh my god.
Stand.
Stand.
That's the word, stand.
On your lap. And then you're gonna hold the dog against you and you're gonna put your arm over his rear so he can't back out.
So the pressure is here.
Right.
Otherwise, that happens. So you're going to keep your arm there.
And then you're going to put your hand right underneath his stomach. And like I said again, you're going to want to just hug him and make sure he's secure and stays where he is. And then
this arm comes across very snug, right here.
And then you're able to go ahead and do all your nail work. I know.
Yep.
The clippers that you see right now are very big. These are for much bigger dogs. Compared to my hand, they are extremely big. We use these for bigger dogs and bigger toenails. These over here are the ones that we're going to be using today. They are much smaller, very easy to handle, so they're mainly for smaller dogs. As you can see, if I place them on top of each other, there's a very dramatic size difference. Here's the anatomy of a dog nail. Here is the toe bone, and here's the paw pad. Now this pink shaded area is called the quick. It's a vein that runs through the toenail, and if you were to cut it, it would obviously bleed. Now later on we will show you how to stop the bleeding. Simple, and to be honest with you, you probably won't hit that quick if you do what I say. Anyway, this white area is the nail itself. Now this line here represents where you're going to cut. As you can see, just this tip of the nail. Now down here is a better example of where the quick runs. The quick really is on the bottom of the nail. So this is the bottom under here. It's underneath the nail. And then here's the top, the actual skin of the nail, I'd almost say. All right. For this next segment of the video, I'm gonna need my broom. Okay, so we're just gonna pretend Mama here is a small dog. So we're gonna take a closer look on the dog nail on a real dog. Okay, so here you can see that the quick runs right under the nail, right in this section. And then this is the toe bone, the paw pad. And then right here is the tip of the nail that you can just take off. And to take off this, you have to hold the toe a certain way. So you're going to want to put your thumb on her knuckle and then and then you're going to put your thumb on her knuckle and then put your index and middle finger underneath her paw pad to support this. And when you cut the nail, you don't want to aim down like this because then you could pinch the paw pad. And you don't want to aim up like this because then you could also pinch the paw pad. So we want to go sideways. Now, as you can see, I'm just taking off the tiny little bit of the nail here. And that's it. Okay, so it does not matter if the dog's toenails are black, clear, any color. All it matters is if you watch me, I'm just taking the very tips off these toenails here. Just the very, very tips in my direction that my clippers are supposed to be going. And then this one doesn't even look like it needs any off here. But just tips only. Okay, so once again, we know that she's huge. So we're just gonna pretend that she's sitting on her lap. You know, pretend. Let's get a close look on these nails here now.
So if she was in my lap, you would be holding her foot just like that, right?
Right.
Not in front. You pull it back gently just a little bit and lift it like that.
Now, almost the same position, but just opposite. So our middle our middle and our ring finger are going to be pushing on the knuckle, and then our thumb is going to be supporting that, pushing it almost outwards on the paw pad. Now you have a clear view of the quick here and where you need to cut. So just the tips we're taking off. I'm sure a lot of you are thinking, what happens if I cut my dog's nails too short to where the point that they bleed a little? Now, here are some things that will stop the bleeding. This is what groomers mainly use. It's called Quick Stop. You can purchase it online. Very easy to use. So to replace the Quick Stop, you can use cornstarch, or you could simply use a piece of bread. No matter which one of these you use, the key thing to getting the dog's toenail to stop bleeding is applying pressure. Do not let the toenail go and just apply pressure as long as you can. It's really not going to be that long. It's probably just going to be a minute or so, but just keep applying pressure and eventually the bleeding will stop. Okay, so you guys should not have to use this at all, but just so you know, with the cornstarch and the bread and the Quick Stop, I mean, we're just going to be using the bread and the cornstarch because the Quick Stop is only for when we need it. It's, you know. So if you were to cut the nail, say, accidentally, you just have to place this tiny piece of a bread, tiny, and just push some pressure on it and just keep it like this. Keep the bread on there for a while, a few minutes. I mean, we're obviously not going to wait because I didn't really cut her or anything, but that's all you have to do. And then with your cornstarch, you're just going to take, guys, everybody over uses this kind of stuff. So, seriously, you just need, this much. And you're just going to place it on the nail and hold. And it will stop bleeding.
But you have to apply pressure.
You have to put pressure on it. And you have to have the right amount. Not too much, but, get a little pinch. Okay, so we're just going to recap everything that I taught you in this video. First of all, we learned what tools to use. We learned the anatomy of the nail. We learned about the quick. We learned how to stop the quick. We learned all sorts of things that are very helpful. We learned how to hold the dog if you have two people. Now I'm going to make a separate video of how to hold the dog, or like properly restrain the dog if you only have one person or it's just you. I'll have another video going out about that. Alright, please join my Facebook and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate that. I have a website actually that you can go ahead and follow. And there's one more thing. Camera girl.
TikTok.
TikTok. Oh, I love to see you guys on TikTok and Instagram. Alright.
You're all over.
See you guys next time.